the difference between strength sports and bodybuilding. Let's start there. I think that people overcomplicate the difference between bodybuilding training and the difference between strength training. Honestly, there's not that big of a difference. For the most part, for most people, there's not that big of a difference in training for aesthetics or training for strength training. Really, it's just lifting weights, to be honest. It's just lifting weights, training hard. It really comes down to the person. If the person really enjoys lifting hard and heavy, then they're going to have better results lifting hard and heavy than lifting light and with a lot of reps. If a person really likes the light with a lot of reps, the high muscular fatigue side of it, then they're going to do better than lifting hard and heavy. It really comes down to the individual. Of course, now when you get into sports specifics and you get into the higher levels and echelons of things, things might change up. But at the end of the day, there's bodybuilders that lift heavy and hard all the time. There's bodybuilders that lift light and heavy. In strongman, there's guys that train light with a lot of reps. And there's guys that train extremely heavy with low reps. It really comes down to the individual. And so essentially where I'm getting with this is train for what feels good to you. Every person's different. Every person has a different style. Every person has a different preference. And I think one of the things that we need to focus on is that what's more important in the gym is that you're enjoying your time in the gym. Because if you're not enjoying what you're doing, you're not enjoying the journey of becoming bigger, better, stronger, faster, whatever it may be, and you're just trying to force down techniques that other people are telling you, or force down tactics that other people are telling you, then you won't enjoy the journey as much. And so if you like to lift heavy and hard, lift heavy and hard. If you like to lift light with a lot of volume, lift light with a lot of volume. I think there's definitely bonuses on both sides. I think there's definitely a solid middle ground where, for longevity and for health reasons, but also getting stronger. I think that so long as you enjoy what you're doing and you enjoy the training, that's the most important part. Now, some people will tell you, well, this is better for this and this is better for this by the science, but let's be honest, that the science really only covers the final 5 to 2% of growth. 98% of the gym is just showing up and getting it done. And that last 2% is the small, minute, minuscule details. And unless you're trying to be Mr. Olympia or, the next Arnold Classic champion, that may not apply to you. It may. But so long as you enjoy the journey to where you're going, that's all that matters.